What is life good for other than to, being of assistance to others? You know what I'm saying? And you can't be of assistance to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't raise up your children, right? Nothing. If you, give yourself excuses to be, you know, limited. You know what I'm saying? Be limited to just this, limited to this. Life, you know what I'm saying? We all, Moorish, we know that life is big, it's expansive, you know what I'm saying? There's so much out there in life to be done, you know what I'm saying? Don't get hung up on one thing. Don't get hung up on one bad experience. Don't get hung up around no people that are bad for you. I'm saying keep going, keep going till you find those people that are, your tribe, people that you vibe with, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love my brothers and sisters, right? Because we at least, we're not all the same exactly. We all have our own degrees of personality, etc., and what we like and what we don't like. But one thing that we do know and that we stick together with for sure is to study yourself. For sure, that's what we stick together with, right? So when you come into Moorish science, I'm saying have an open mind, have a real open mind, right? Don't limit Moorish science to something that it's not. Don't limit it to this or it's just good for. Just keep going with it, right? Keep going. So, in this chapter, what does it say at the end? I am your brother, man, just come to show the way to Allah. You shall not worship man. Praise Allah, the Holy One. So, right, when Jesus people in, I'll say Christianity or whatever, they believe Jesus and they call him Lord and they refer to him like this, like he is equivalent to God. And it's like, he's not, right? This is just the truth, right? He is a prophet of Allah, right? And he came, but he came and he had such a beautiful light and he was just, on fire with love, right? To make your human hearts your altars and burn your sacrifices with the fire of love. Right? He was just on fire with love. People really loved him. You know what I'm saying? But he's just representative of Allah, right? Allah, the Holy One, the great God of the universe. He's just a representative. He came to show the way, right? That game of telephone that we used to play, right? Words get twisted, stuff gets twisted. You go back to more science, right? The prophet comes again to retell it in a different way, right? It's actually the same thing, right? Because we still are looking at Jesus. Because prophet, he didn't come to reveal nothing in the sense of make a new revelation. He came to just bring back what we lost during the time of slavery, right? We lost ourselves, 100%. You know what I'm saying? In that time of slavery, we lost. It's a physical. We saw the physical manifestation of what it's like to be away from Allah, right? That was judgment on ourselves. What it's like to you know what I'm saying, be separated from each other, not be in unity. And nowadays people do it willingly, you know what I'm saying, because they don't have no study of stuff. They ain't study stuff. They just know how to run their mouth. They just know how to do this. They know how to do that. But what they don't know how to do is study stuff. And that's why I say my respect and stuff like that. Respect is a part of love. But I don't really, you know what I'm saying, I have a love for everybody to a degree. But you know what I'm saying, on a universal scale, we'll say, if there's personal and universal, right? Personally, I might love you, you might be you know what I'm saying? Personally, you might not even be, or I might love you personally, whatever. But universal, like when it comes to a universal measure, right? I really love people who, are on the study itself, in the sense of they are making the changes that it takes to become their highest self, right? There's a whole point of the Moorish science, whole point of the Circle 7 in the Quran, to redeem man from his sinful and fallen stage of humanity back to the highest plane of life with his Father God Allah. So, what is the highest plane of life? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to life, what does the highest plane of life look like? What does it look like to you? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's the gardens beneath which rivers flow, in the sense of, you know what I'm saying, it's a garden. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's the highest plane of life. It's peaceful. Ain't nothing gonna come over here and tear up nothing. Ain't nothing gonna come over here and mess up nothing. Because why? Because this is peace. You know what I'm saying? This is Islam. And we say all the time, Islam, it means peace. Islamism, our religion, that means the being of peace, right? I always hear this, Love is my religion, right? Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Those are all one and the same. You know what I'm saying? When the first four fail, the fifth one takes its course. Okay, so getting back into this chapter. Right, so what I said, in verse 1 or verse 3, it says, behold, a form without a spirit passes by, right? A body with no soul, a temple with no altar fires. They have no, that fire of love is not within them. So what do they have? They have emptiness. And that emptiness, when there's emptiness, it's nothingness. Nobody likes that feeling. Nobody likes that. Why don't people like emptiness? Because life is about creation, right? About that creative energy. That sacral chakra, where your private parts are, that's the creative energy. That's the basis of life, right? Creation, that creative energy. Right, so behold, a form without a spirit passes by. So this person has no thought, no true, valuable thoughts, I'll say, or no true thoughts that have any true value, thoughts of the higher self. When I say true value, I'm talking about the higher self, right? Because the higher self is the mother, the virtues, the harmonies of life, brings justice, mercy, love, and right? So these are all, spirits of Allah, right? Allah lives not in the noise of tongues, verse 6. There's no way to him from any idol shrine. So many times people will hear somebody who could talk really good, really eloquently, you know what I'm saying? Even some of the stuff that they say makes sense, right? But Allah doesn't live in that, right? Aaron was a prophet of Allah, right? With his brother. Yes, I believe it was Moses. I believe so. Okay, anyways.